And so God reached down. Here we had Abraham coming into focus. So God raised up another man 2,000 years ago. Probably a little more illustrious than Abraham, because he had some incredible beginnings. Who am I referring to? Jesus, of course. Jesus. And the movement that Jesus raised up, Christianity. Let's remain consistent here, Christianity. And you can read about that in the same chapter. The followers of Jesus became known as Christians, and in Revelation 12, verse 6, the woman fled to the wilderness where she had a place prepared by God so that there she might be nourished for 1,260 days. This is, historically, we know that this is an application to the Middle Ages church, which fled into the wilderness and eventually fell into apostasy, and Christianity became hopelessly divided. You know, the devil loves to divide the people of God. You know that, don't you? Do you know how hard it is to find a unified church today? I was in a unified church recently for the first time in years. I had a mild heart attack while I was there. The shock was too great for me. I said, there's got to be some disunity in this church, and they said, we don't have any. We just love one another. I said, it's too much for me to handle coming into a church like this. The devil loves to divide God's people because he knows if he can successfully do that, that God will never be fully manifested and revealed in those people. And the third movement in Revelation 12, look at the end of the chapter, and you all know this so well. It's one of our favorite passages, Revelation 12 and verse 17. By the way, the ending of that period of 1,260 years was what year? 1798. So this third movement, I'm going to just put it up here, is post 1798. Whoever this third movement is, it arises after 1798, after the church has gone into the wilderness and only a remnant is left. Then we see the beginning of a new movement. And here it is described in verse 17. The dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed who keep the commandments of God and have the right. I said, well, I can hardly wait to only teaching in the whole Bible